We're going to lie down onto our backs. So go straight there today. Get yourself nice and comfortable. You can have your feet as wide as the mat, knees bent, and just rest your hands on your belly. Take these few moments to settle in your space, to get comfortable. Making sure that you're nice and warm. And then once you're there, just letting your head relax into the mat. Feeling the whole back of your body relax into the floor. That's letting your eyes close. All together, we'll take a long, slow breath into the nose. We'll just get to the top of the inhale and hold the breath at the top. And as exhale, let it go. You can open the mouth if you like. Two more like that. Breathing in, filling yourself up. And then opening your mouth, exhale, let it go. Last time, long breath in. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Now we're going to cut the breathing into different parts. So take a breath in, just halfway, and then hold your breath. And then fill yourself all the way to the top. Hold your breath. And exhale just halfway, and then hold your breath. Then exhale fully. Inhaling just halfway, and then holding your breath. Filling yourself up all the way to the top. Holding it there. Exhaling just halfway, and holding the breath there. Then exhaling fully. Keep going like that in your own rhythm. In and out through your nose for the inhale and the exhale. Cutting the breath into those parts. And so let all your awareness and your attention be drawn into the breath and drawn into you. Go for 2 or 3 more rounds. If your mind wanders, just bring it back to your breathing. Reel it back in. Maybe the counts get longer, so maybe you take longer for that full inhale. Maybe everything gets a little bit easier and you start to feel a bit more relaxed. Or maybe breathing like this is frustrating for you. So anything that pops up is useful information. Last round. And when you get to your next exhale, full deep breath all the way up to the very top of the inhale. Now open your mouth, exhale, let it go. So breathing normally in and out through your nose now, but just mindfully. Walk your feet towards each other. You can rest your hands down on the floor, palms faced up. Feel the shoulder blades now as the arms rotate within the shoulders, and the shoulder blades should flatten a bit more into the mat. And you can start to bring your right knee into your chest without using your hands and draw a big circle with the right leg. And try and make this circle as slow and as mindful as you can. The yang way isn't always the best way. See if you can really slow things down today and explore this right hip. It's a nice simple movement. So you can really imagine the hip or the leg moving within the hip joint. Looking for where there's a bit of restriction or tightness. And how much can you peg the back of the left hip down into the mat? Yeah, so not letting that move. Take the circle the other way. And try and honor the circle as much as you can. Yeah, so try not to skip any little sticky bits. How big can you make this circle? And which muscles are stretching? Which muscles are working? And then you can keep drawing the right knee into the chest, hands stay on the floor. Draw your belly button back and start to pulse the right thigh into the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then start to bring your right foot towards your head, letting your right knee go out towards the right side. And then do the opposite of that, but try and bring the right thigh as close towards your chest as you can as you move the knee to the left, foot to the right. And again, take it over, knee out to the right side. Imagine your right foot is going to touch your chin at some point. It's not going to, but just visualize it that direction. And then take the knee into the center and the foot out to the side. So now your foot is going to try and touch your right ear. So last time, taking the knee out to the side, the foot towards your chin. And then take the foot out to the side. Imagine that foot moving towards your right ear. And bringing the knee out to the side, foot towards your face. You should be able now just to slot your right ankle on the top of that left thigh. Hold it there for a moment. Push the right ankle into the left leg and open up that right knee. Flex your right foot. Add now a little bit of weight. So you keep pushing down through the right leg into the left leg, but now push the left leg into the right leg, starting to lift the left foot off the floor as you draw the right foot towards your face. Yeah, so coming into that thread the needle shape. Hold it there for a moment. Can you try and bring your left foot towards your right knee? Yeah, so almost like you're going to do a fire log pose. And then just let the left foot move towards the left side, knee into the center. Yeah, keep the foot flexed. Imagine you're coming towards fire log, left foot towards the right knee. And then left foot out to the side. Try and keep the leg parallel to the floor. Good. Last time, bring the left foot towards the right knee. Imagine your fire log there. Then bring the heel back in line with the knee, and you can take your hands around your left leg and then just start to enjoy squeezing that left thigh in towards your chest a little bit more. Your right elbow should be within the right knee, yeah, so you can feel the stretch there through the right hip. Inhale. And exhale. Is there more room on the exhale? So just place your left hand on top of your right foot. Keep the knee next to the ankle, ankle next to the knee, and then let the right foot fall to the left side. So the sole of the foot lands on the floor. Rest the outer left leg on the floor. You've still got the ankle and the knee connected. And then start to use your right hand to try and press the right knee away. Use your left hand to hold the foot there. I love this stretch. Yeah, if you need to adjust it or change it, do what you need to do. But we are looking for a stretch there in the outer right hip or down the IT band there on the right side. Inhale. And exhale. Good. All right, release and we'll come back to where we came from. Bringing the knees back in towards the chest. And now extend your left leg to the sky. You can start to point and flex through that left foot, doing little circles. And maybe you can pulse the left leg a little closer towards the head, maybe for 5, 4, trying to keep the left leg straight, 3, 2, and 1. Good, look. Rebend the left leg, and then pop the left foot onto the floor. Release the right leg and right foot back down onto the mat. And you can let the knees fall in and out, so alternating one in and then the other in, just to see how all that feels. It's definitely a much more awakeness in this right side. All right, so have your feet flat, relax your face, relax your body. Palms faced up, reach the fingers towards your feet, shoulder blades pressing into the mat, and then bring your left knee into your chest, and again, start to do those circles. And what are you feeling as you go around in these circles? It's easy when it's slow for the mind to wander, and that's part of the practice now, is to try and keep the mind in your bodies and in your breathing. So that breath flowing in and out through your nose while you explore your left hip. Enjoying the circle and really thinking about, am I doing this circle as big as I can? Am I exploring this shape as much as I can? Or is there more room in my body? I will take the circle the other way. Make it as smooth and steady as you can. Nice, guys. And is the back of the right hip staying on the mat? Good. All right, so now bring the left thigh into your chest and squeeze it in towards your belly as much as you can. You can start to then bring your left foot towards your left face, your one face. And then take the foot out towards the side, knee into the center. So like you did last time, bring in the left foot towards your chin, knee out to the side. And then taking the foot out to the center, out to the side as if left foot to left ear. A few more times, but can you squeeze that left thigh closer towards your chest as you bring the foot in towards the chin? And squeeze it closer towards the chest as you take it out towards the side. A few more times, just in your own time. Exploring how the leg moves within that hip. That's it, good. Now hold it there, bringing your left foot towards your chin. Good, squeeze that left foot closer towards your chin. And then you should be able to just rest the left ankle on the top of the right thigh there. Yeah, and you can open up the knee. Should feel quite nice in that left hip. Breathing in. Good, now push down through the left ankle into the right thigh. Okay, the top of the right thigh, and then push the right thigh into the left ankle until the right foot starts to hover off the floor. And then you can start to draw the right thigh even closer towards your belly, towards your chest. How does it feel there through that left hip? So now try and bring your right foot towards your left knee. So imagine fire log pose there. And then take your right foot out towards your right ear. Keep pressing left ankle into the right leg, so we're strengthening as well. And again, bring in the right foot towards the left knee. And then taking the right foot out to the side, pushing the ankle into the leg, leg into ankle. Last time, bring in the right foot towards the left knee, seeing how that feels. Good, and then heel back in line with the knee. Start to squeeze that right thigh closer towards your chest now. And you can slide your hands around your right leg. That's it, and then start to draw the knee into your chest. Good, how does that feel there? Breathing in. And breathing out, using your left elbows to try and open up that left knee. And also try pressing the sacrum into the mat. Yeah, so the lower back down into the mat. All right, from here you could take your right hand onto the top of your left foot and keep this connection of ankle to knee. And we'll let the left foot fall directly to the right side. So pretty much in line with your right hip. The sole of the right foot lands on, left foot lands on the floor, and you can relax the outer right leg onto the floor. If you can, keep hold of that left foot and try and press the left knee away. So you can use your left hand if you like. But really tune in to the outer left hip. Imagine this band that goes down the side of your leg like a seam of your leggings or your shorts. That gets really tight, so this is a great one to stretch that out. Now, if you can't feel it, maybe move around a bit and see where can you get that stretch. For some of you, you might want to take your foot off the floor and press the knee towards the right foot. But I can feel it right here. One more breath. Nice, and then we'll swing the knees right back into the chest. Lovely, guys. Well done. Extend your right leg up to the sky. And you can use your left hand to try and open up that left knee. And we start to point and flex through the foot. And then you can try and pulse that right leg towards the head. So maybe the hips lift a little bit. But you're getting into this left hip as you're pulsing the right leg towards the head. And then we can lower the right foot back down onto the mat. Extend the left leg up to the sky and circle that left ankle. And then lower the left foot down onto the mat. Good, bring your soles of the feet together, knees open. And we'll take the arms up and over your head. My favorite pose. How's those hips feeling now? Would you like to sway from side to side? Massaging the glutes and encouraging the knees to open, the back to stretch. If stillness is better, stay in stillness. Big breath into the belly, into the rib cage, into the chest. Luxuriate in this pose, marinate in this pose. You could open the mouth and exhale, let it go if that suits you. Just take a few more breaths here and try and let go of any muscles in your legs, your hips, your back, your face. Everything super soft, super relaxed. Let go. Slow down. waking up the muscles in the legs again. Bring your knees back up and your feet again flat down onto the mat. And then bring, as if you're coming into happy baby, bring the thighs towards the outer rib cage and the feet parallel to the sky. So now, without using your hands, try and press the thighs either side of the rib cage as much as you can, and try and press down through your lower back, through your middle back, and through your upper back. Every exhale, maybe open the knees a little bit wider, try and press the thighs a little bit further outside the rib cage. And take one more breath. As you exhale, can you squeeze the thighs a little bit further down without using your hands? Knees out to the side. Good. And then you can catch hold of the outer edges of the feet and see how much more you can do now with a little bit of weight. Yeah, so press those thighs either side the rib cage even more. Can you feel the sacrum? Can you feel the spine? Can you feel the shoulder blades? If you want to rock from side to side, that can be quite nice. And if you want your hands behind your thighs, so that can be quite nice as well. Change now and bring your hands inside your feet. Yeah, and again, if you can't reach your feet, hands behind the thighs is fine. Work on straightening your right leg. Just see where you go with that. It doesn't have to be completely straight, just to feel the hamstring. Rebend the right leg and then straighten the left leg. And then rebend the left leg. And alternate like that. If this is too much, take the hands behind the thighs and work on straightening the legs like that. Yeah, but alternating from side to side. Yeah, so if you can't quite do it with holding onto the feet, then you'll hold on like this on the inner thighs and just work on that alternating. Like an indicator, turning right, turning left. Okay, a few more times. Making that hamstring just wake up a little bit. And as you feel ready, maybe you could straighten both legs. And again, if it's too much, take your hands behind your thighs and work on actively straightening the legs. Yeah, so if you have got the hands on the inner feet, then this is a bit more passive. But if you could put the hands there behind the thighs and then work on just straightening those legs, see where you can get to using your strength. One more breath. Good, and then release the legs. Hug your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg away, nice and straight. Okay, and take the right knee over towards the left side. Press the knee down there on the left-hand side and look straight up to the sky. Press your right shoulder blade into the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Good, bringing the right knee back into your chest. And then just changing sides, left knee comes in. And then we can extend the right leg away. Looking forward to this other side, let the left knee fall towards the left side, the right side. And then looking at your left hand. Or not, actually, look straight up at the sky. But then work on your left shoulder blade pressing down into the mat. Good, bringing the left knee back into your chest. Hugging the right leg in, and just before we move, cross now the right leg all the way over the left leg. If you can, hook your foot around the calf as well. That's an option. The foot can rest just outside the left ankle if you like. Squeeze the knees into the chest. And then let both knees fall towards the left side. Adjust and change. Pop a block underneath your left side if you need. Gaze straight up to the sky. That's it. And then feel, this is a lot deeper, right? So it's a lot deeper for me. If you need to uncross or unhook the legs, go for it. But if you can relax here, right shoulder blade pressing down. And imagine a line from your right hip bone all the way down to your left hip bone. So the closer those knees are towards the left shoulder, the better. If it's too much, unhook your legs, don't forget. All right, coming back to the center, using your core, not your back. And then change the shape of the legs. So crossing the legs the other way, hooking the foot around the calf if it suits. And then when you're ready, lowering the knees towards the right side. And that's it, go slowly, explore it. So you don't want to get to the fullest part of the pose and then realize, oh, this is too much. You want to discover that along the way to the pose. So you don't go that far. Inhaling. And exhaling, left shoulder blade pressing into the mat. And then we can bring the knees back into the center. Use your core, not your back. Release the legs, give them a nice little shake. Okay. And we are going to come into a plow pose. So if you're not keen on plow, it doesn't suit you, take a block underneath your sacrum and squeeze your knees into your chest. Okay. Otherwise, let the legs go up and over the head. The feet might touch the floor. If you've got a sofa nearby, you might want to put the feet on the sofa. That might be helpful. But find a place where the elbows are pressing into the mat. Yeah, that's cool. And where the spine can relax. Nice. Good, take a few breaths. And yes, it's good. If you've got the block there, just keep hugging the thighs in. And you could even play with, as you hug the thighs in, pushing the sacrum into the block. So seeing how that changes the shape of the spine. Good. So if you're in your full plow pose, take the hands to the floor. And then start to lower the spine down nice and slowly. If you've got the block there, you can lift the hips up and take the block away and then start to lower the spine down. Okay. So we're just going to bend the knees, have the feet flat, and start to roll your way up and down the spine a few times. You've got your hands behind your thighs and you're rolling up and down the spine. Really surrender into it. When you're ready, come up to seated. Put your right foot in front of your left into a little cross-legged pose. So there was no sun when I started, and now there is loads of sun. So I hope you can see me okay. So you got your hands by your hips. Try and lift yourself up nice and tall, and then start to walk forwards. How does the right hip feel? Yeah. Okay, so you got your right foot in front of your left foot and you walk the hands forwards. Try and think about your sit bones pressing into the floor. Yeah, so they don't lift up. But your spine does get longer. Yeah, good. You could rest here on your forearms if you need a bit more support. You could even come up onto your hands. If you can extend those arms as far forward as you can, as possible, can you feel your belly in your right heel? Yeah, so that's where we're aiming for. Walk your hands back and just bring your left foot in front now. So now you should feel it in this left hip a little bit more. Lift yourself up tall and then exhale, fold forwards. Okay, get to your best place here. And maybe forearms are on the floor. And with every breath, can you sink a little bit deeper? Imagine those sit bones are glued to the mat so they don't lift. You feel your belly and your heel, maybe. Walking your way back up, come into this Baddha Konasana shape now, where we bring the soles of the feet together and knees open. Hold on to the ankles, draw your head, chest up, tilt the pelvis forwards, and then again start to walk your way forwards. Yeah, see what you can do here. Now you can flutter your legs if you like. I know some people don't like this, so you play with it. It feels good for me. Like your legs were little butterflies. Maybe you can reach the fingers a bit further forwards. If you are really hunched like this, think about lifting up, drawing the chest up. I'm proper sunbathing here. One more breath. Now, can you press your feet together? Press your big toes, your baby toes, your heels together. Engage your inner thighs as much as you can. Can you lengthen the spine a little bit more? And then release. Come back up. Take your thumbs, and you're going to place the thumbs in the pads of your feet. And then you're going to try and open your feet up like a book. Yeah, so the soles are upwards towards the sky now. Yeah, see how far you can go with that. And when you do that, it should help you to drop your knees down a little bit more. Yeah. You can always be sat on a block to help you have a bit more space here if you need. But peeling the soles of the feet to the sky, lift yourself up and then exhale forwards like that. Trying to keep the soles of the feet towards the sky. And if anything doesn't feel right, change it. It's like the soles of the feet are a book that you're opening up to read, a really interesting book. You can reach your hands forwards if that feels good, and just notice, is there some different sensations there? Is it different from when the soles of the feet are together? So walk your way back up. Bring your knees up together. Take your feet as wide as the mat and your hands behind you. And then just start to inner and outer rotate the legs. Hopefully there's enough fire there. It's warm enough within your hips. Good. Let's get into the hamstrings. So you're going to extend your right leg forwards and then bring the sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh. Push down through the fingertips, lift yourself up nice and tall, and then exhale, fold over your right leg. Is your right baby toe helping you here? Yeah, so if your right baby toe is coming inwards, then we're not getting into the right muscles. Try and draw the right baby toe back towards your right shoulder. You can use your hand to do that. You could use a block to do that. And if you had a strap, then you could hold on to a strap and do that. And you can have a bend in the knee as well. So many options. Inhale, try and slide the chest towards your toes. You could close your eyes, feel the hamstrings. Exhale. Good, nice, good. Bring yourself back up. Now, like you was on the floor, bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. If it feels a little bit tender on the knee, just pop the block there so you don't go any further. But if you can, maybe you can do little pulses. Yeah, so the left hand on the left knee, the left foot is flexed, and the right foot is flexed. Yeah, let's see if that feels all right. Nice little pulses there. We can then take the hands back, fingers towards the bum, and then rebend your right leg. So the right foot goes flat there. And then sway from side to side. It should be quite a bit of space there. We've done quite a lot of work on that left hip. Try, now this is good right here. Stay here if this is enough. Otherwise, come up onto your fingertips and try and draw your chest towards your left thigh. Yeah, or towards your left calf. Yeah, use those fingertips like a prop to try and lift the chest up and keep your left foot flexed. Inhale, lift the chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades down the back. And then exhale, release. You can walk your hands away, extend your right leg back out. Now, an option to come back to this, or as you opened up the foot earlier, like a book, you're going to bring the sole of the foot to the sky and try and place it in the crease of your right hip. Otherwise, you stay here. Yeah. Imagine now the sole of the foot towards the sky and try and rotate that right knee down, lift your chest up, and then forwards. Yeah. Or you are here with the foot flexed, just to the top of the knee, and then maybe you pop the block there in that left leg, and then see if you can fold forwards there. Okay. Take one more breath wherever you are. And then release. Bring yourself back up and shake out this left leg. Shake out that left ankle. If anything, bringing the sole of the foot to the sky here is just a big stretch on that left ankle as well as that knee. So shake out that ankle. Okay, let's go for the other side. Sole of the right foot, inner left thigh. Push down through your fingertips, try and lift up nice and tall. And then exhale, fold forwards. Now you can always pop a pillow underneath your bum if this is hard on your lower back. You can bend your knee. Do work on getting this left baby toe back. And once you've got to a place where you can feel the hamstring, that muscle just behind your leg there, the top of your leg, then close your eyes and just breathe into it. Trying not to hunch in your upper back. You're always trying to draw your chest forwards. Yeah, take one more breath. Yeah, it's good to try and get lost in the breathing for a moment. Takes away from any sensations in the legs. Very carefully start to come back up. Well done. So now you're going to place your right foot and flex the right foot. Just let it rest on the top of that left thigh there. Your right hand can be on the right knee, and you're just pulsing. If it's too much, pop the block there. Yeah, so you don't go so far, and just work on trying to lift up tall. Otherwise, nice little pulses. Your foot's kind of hanging off this left leg. Yeah. Inhaling. And then exhaling. Stillness is fine as well. So you can walk the hands back, fingers towards your bum. And then start to bend the left leg and just see how is that feeling today. Yeah, should be all right after all the work we've done. You can sway from side to side, like windscreen wipers. Yeah, flex the right foot. Keep the knee safe. And this is a good place to be. Yeah, so if you want to stay here, stay here. Otherwise, come onto your fingertips and draw your chest towards your right calf. Maybe you can even bring that left foot closer towards your hip. And trying to draw your shoulders back, trying to draw the chest towards the calf. Breathing into it. And breathing out. Well done. All right, retract, retreat. Taking that left leg all the way back out. If there's any issues with the knees, then you stay here. Maybe put a block there Take some time to lift up nice and tall. Otherwise, sole of the foot to the sky. And you try and bring the foot towards the crease of the hip. That's it. The sole of the foot is turned upwards towards your face. Knee is pressing down. Don't mess up your knees for this pose. Yeah, so if it's hurting, come out. Otherwise, inhale, lift up nice and tall. And then exhale, fold forwards. So it's another moment where if you've managed to get the sole of the foot to the sky and into the crease of the hip, on the fold forwards then with the breath in, you will expand the belly into the heel, getting that massaging effect. And then exhaling, drawing the belly back away. That's it. But you go to your place. Yeah. Go to where you feel it. Amazing, guys. Release and bring yourself back up. Well done. Extend that right leg out. Give the ankle a little shake. Give the legs a nice little shake. And then we're going to come back down onto our backs. Lower yourself down nice and slow. I just want to stretch out the front of your legs and hips before we finish. So palms flat down. Big breath in. As you exhale, push down through the spine. Push down through your sacrum. Squeeze your belly button back in towards the spine. And then lift the hips up to the sky. Move through each vertebra as you try and come into this bridge pose. Yeah. Inhaling, pushing down through the feet. Trying to lift those hips up. Trying to feel the stretch through the front of the thighs. You can hold it there. Breathing into it for 5, 4. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 3, 2, and 1. And slowly lower the spine down. Take your feet to the corners of the mat. Legs straight. Arms down by your side. Palms faced up. Shoulder blades pressing into the mat. Take a moment, let every muscle settle. Notice where you feel the practice. And then without moving anything, just let all your awareness go to your feet. And notice how your feet feel. Take your awareness to your ankles, your calves, your shins. Now take all your attention to your legs, your upper legs, the quads and the hamstrings. How does your hips feel? How does your belly feel? Take all your awareness to your rib cage, your chest, shoulders. Feel both arms resting on the floor. Feel the back of the head pressing into the mat, the spine long, the sacrum, the shoulder blades. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. We spent lots of time journeying through the hips, the legs, the feet, the back, the front, the sides, the back. So hopefully you found a little bit of freedom in your body. Yeah, you might have noticed where you were tight, where you were feeling stiff, and then that's information for you. information for you to take with you into your day and take with you into your next practice. You're welcome to stay there as long as you like. If you need to get moving, then you can start to breathe a little bit deeper. Start to move your fingers and move your toes. And on your next breath in, reaching your arms above the head, do a lovely full body stretch. And you can roll to the right side into a fetal shape. And of course, if you need a longer Shavasana, go for it. And then we'll start to come up to seated, facing the screen. Sit in any shape that feels good for you, eyes closed, face relaxed. Bring your palms together, thumbs into the chest bone. Nice full deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. And namaste. Have a beautiful rest of the day. If you're doing this at a different time, have a nice rest of the day, whatever day, that time of day that is.